This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 7 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Losing the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Able to bring him down quickly. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And they'll run it with the draw play. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Wolverines have first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's a handoff, testing the middle, and he's brought down there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Finds his target. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down to the 13. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Gives it to the back. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for first down.
Yeah, Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw what this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Second down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is brought down. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Powering through.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And you see the quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. And it's caught across the middle. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Callaway. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Refuses to go down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And the Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Sopper with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Tight end makes the grab. The ball is loose. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he make it to the marker? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
coverage team downs the ball right there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a good job here at staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Tackled, but 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Chambers. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit low as he throws it.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Nickel coverage look here, and the secondary does a great job of taking away any options. Quarterback opts to instead try to make it happen on the ground, but the defense showing some discipline to stop him just short of the sticks and bringing up a 4th and short.
Returner is brought down and gets a start on the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Cut. Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Going back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. And everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. That's caught. It's Callaway. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
Let's go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Chambers. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the option play. Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Ball handed to the running back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Fights over the defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Callaway. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
some yards here on third down. A field goal try will be from 54. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Oh, the quarterback catches a break here. You know, anytime throwing off your back foot, it almost never ends well. He was very fortunate the defender drops this interception.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The opening play of the drive begins from the 33. Hand off to the single back. They got him down out near the 40. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There was no catching him in time.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And now the decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. They gambled, went for two, and the win but fall short. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.